Accion. Mutante. I have nothing clever to say today.
Everybody, hope y'all are doing well today. This week's Take Two review is a movie by Alex de la Iglesia. He's done some other movies that I've done a review on this show. Day of the Beast. Cannot think of the name of that other one that had Rosie Perez in it. I'll hold on. Peretta Durango. I think I've done a review of that. When I'll post this, I will check or double check and see, and if I haven't, I'll do a review of that one because it's a good movie. But this movie is Accion Mutante, and I went into it. I bought it from Saverin because, let's face it, even if I had to give blood to buy whatever Saverin released, I would give blood to buy it because I love to support them and I love their releases for the most part. I mean, 1 out of like 30, I might be like, I think I wasted my money. But yeah, most of the time I enjoy what they put out. And this is no different. It's from 1992, but it's set at some point in the future. There's these mutants, and it's about a gang of mutants that they're kind of like a terrorist group. They go and fuck with different people, mostly trying to kidnap people to get a ransom, to make money. Just like everybody else, they're doing their side hustle. It's a side hustle before it was called a side hustle, although it's set in the future. Anyways, it starts out they try to abduct a championship weightlifter, and they end up accidentally killing him, so they have to run away. But they keep trying to do different scams, and finally they decide to go after, I guess he's the governor or mayor, his daughter. They're going to abduct her and, get a ransom. And, all kinds of craziness happens. But they do end up abducting her. And then they take off in their spaceship. And they're going to go, somewhere else and sail her. And there's all kinds of other stuff that happens in the movie. But if you're interested enough, after, the general information I've given you, just tell you it's a movie that's real fun. You can tell it's that late 80s, early 90s vibe. He's Spanish, and most of his stuff you can kind of just, it has that more Spanish feel to it. This has kind of the feel that, late 80s, early 90s, everything kind of felt the same, and that can be bad and that can be good, but in this case it's good. It's just that certain level of cheese, but it doesn't know exactly what it wanted to be. It feels sort of like Mad Max mixed with the Ice Pirates, mixed with Blade Runner, mixed with any number of little 80s and early 90s science fiction, sort of post-apocalyptic, although I don't think it's post-apocalyptic, but it has that sort of post-apocalyptic feel. But it's also funny. I cannot think of, I'm a terrible movie reviewer because I cannot think of names of movies sometimes, but Peter Jackson's first movie, not Brain Dead, but the other one that's kind of almost slapstick in its horror and just goofiness. It's not going to come to me, and I'm not going to look it up, but it's in that vein at points. But yeah, it's a fun movie though if you ever decide to peruse Severin's site and say, what in the hell's that? uh, Pick it up, it's fine. It also does have some good music in it, if you like late 80s and early 90s rock. Anyways, that's all I've got this week. I watched another movie when I watched this last night, and I may do a review of that. I may do a review of an old movie next week. I'm thinking about banking up some reviews just so I have a few ready, and I don't like to do them too far ahead of time because I don't, I might get something new, watch it, and really want to tell people about it, not want to have to wait, but I might do a few ahead just to know what I'm going to do. I like free-forming it, but also kind of like knowing what I'm going to do. Anyways, that's all I got. We'll see you all probably Tuesday unless something crazy happens. Bye.